last year, 2 groups of 3. And as you can see, we're joined now by reigning world champion Max Verstappen and the 2 Aussies, Oscar Piastri and Jack Doohan. Very warm welcome to you all. Hope you've had a good winter. Max, let's start with the champ. How are you, and what sort of shape are Red Bull in as we embark on this new 24-race campaign?
Yeah, all good. What kind of shape? Positive shape, I guess. I don't know. Guess we'll find out more this weekend and after. But yeah, we'll try to do our best. I mean, there's not really much more that we can do. I think, testing is not many days, so we found that there are already a few areas that we can work on, and that's what we'll, continue to do so.
What did you learn in testing, particularly that final day when you were in the car the whole time? Is the car a step forward over the car that finished last year?
Yeah, I think naturally there's an improvement, but I think I've said it before. There are still things that we want to improve on and do better. Now, naturally, this is of course also a different track to Bahrain, so that already will feel a bit different to drive the car here. But yeah, step by step.
Are you expecting a tighter season this year compared to last year?
Impossible to know at the moment. I mean, I know that we are not the quickest at the moment, but again, it's a very long season. If you would have asked that question here last year and then at the end of the season again, it would look completely different. So a lot of things can always, change quite quickly in Formula One.
All right, Jack, thank you very much for that. Good luck this weekend. Jack, can we come to you now? Your first home race, a huge moment for you, a huge moment for your family. Just describe your emotions sitting here now.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm super keen just to get on the track. Been so much build up, a long time since we finished in Abu Dhabi, it feels now. So I'm excited to get to tomorrow, FP1 on the way, and enjoy actually driving these race cars.
What goals have you set yourself for the weekend?
To enjoy each time I'm on track, because number one, that's why I'm here, because I enjoy what I do, and to work hard with the team, ensure that we extracted everything we could from Bahrain pre-season testing and put that into play for this weekend, and then deliver on track, whatever the car's potential is.
You mentioned the potential of the car. Tell us what you learnt in Bahrain. Same question as I asked Max, really. What sort of shape are you in?
I think it was positive. We got 55 laps more as a team than we did in the previous pre-season testing. The car was reliable. I was comfy in the car. Got to get a good grips. Obviously, Bahrain was strange conditions, not typical temperatures, high winds. So let's see. It's going to be looking super hot, especially for Saturday here. It's difficult to give you an answer, but we're going to find out very soon for sure.
We are indeed. Good luck. Enjoy it. Thank you. Oscar, coming to you now. So, no Australian has won the Australian Grand Prix. Could this be the year?
Ever, I don't think. I don't know. We'll see. I know what you want me to say, and everyone's headline can be that, but we'll see. I think, obviously, no one really knows what to expect. Testing went pretty well, but you don't know where everybody sits. I think we're pretty happy with how our test went, but as we've said, Melbourne's a completely different track to Bahrain. The weather's going to be different to Bahrain and different every hour by the look of things. So it's going to be an interesting weekend for sure. But I think hopefully we're expecting to be somewhere up the front. Whether that's right at the pointy end, we'll wait until Saturday, I think.
Not long to wait. And you come into the weekend with a new contract in your back pocket. Tell us why you decided to commit to McLaren long term.
It was from both sides, really. So I was already signed up for this year and next, but it felt like just a very natural progression to sign for even longer term. So, obviously last year was an incredible year for the team. I think my 2 years at the team have been pretty incredible, starting from where we were when I joined to being Constructors' Champions now. It made a lot of sense in my mind to try and continue that and build with the team. Obviously myself and Lando are both there for a long time now. Andrea is on a long-term contract. Zach, our key technical staff as well. So yeah, for me it seemed like a no-brainer, and I think it was reciprocated from the team as well.
All right. Thank you for that, all three of you. Let's now open this to the floor, and as was the case last year, we will start with the broadcasters. David.
David Croft, Sky Sports F1. Jack, Oscar, Max, lovely to see you all again, and good luck for the weekend. Max, I'm going to turn to you if I can, and yeah, can't predict this season, but you've had 3 successful title defences. What goes into a season? What are the plus points and the minus points that go into a successful title defence? Where can it be won and lost? And once you've helped us with that answer, is this going to be your toughest title defence yet?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you make me think about that I actually don't think about. So it's actually way more relaxing to just go into it, trust the people around you, and go from there. You know, work hard on and off track, try to address things that you don't like in a car or whatever. And always try to do the best on track yourself. You know, try to minimize mistakes and keep scoring points.
And is this going to be your hardest one yet, do you think?
I don't know. I don't think about it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. There's no reason to think about that yet.
All right. Thank you, Max. Yep, next one.
Nelson Valkenburg, Viaplay Netherlands. For Oscar, congratulations on your new contract. You probably haven't binged Drive to Survive yet. But we heard Zach Brown saying this is the start of the age of Lando Norris. Did you make him swallow his words a bit when you signed that contract, or is that the goal for this weekend?
I mean, I haven't watched, to be honest. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what happens, so I don't need to watch it again on TV. No, I mean, you know, obviously there's a lot of things in Drive to Survive that, you know, you never quite know whether it's how it's been cut up, but no, I think for myself, you know, I'm very confident in what I can do myself, and you know, I think we're going to the season starting from zero for both of us, and you know, we're both obviously going to be trying to fight for a world championship, hopefully. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in what I can do, and aware that there's things that I need to do better from last season, but I'm confident that we've done a lot of hard work to try and improve that, and go out and have a good year.
Thank you, Oscar.
Craig Slater, Sky Sports. Another one from Max again. I think you spoke to the Dutch media and said you didn't think you could contend for victory here. Is that circuit specific and where your car's at, or are you particularly concerned about the pace you saw from McLaren?
Exactly that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you answered it for yourself. Yeah.
Okay, next one, please. Yep, Mara.
Mara San Giorgio, Sky Sport Italy. A question to Oscar. Oscar, do you have the feeling that you can open as a team a Red Bull style cycle of recent years?
No, I don't think so. You know, obviously that would be ideal to try and have that level of success and competitiveness, and I think you know, that's what every team dreams of and what every driver dreams of. But I think at this point of the regulations, I think with how last season went, you know, expecting that is incredibly naive, and I think this season is going to be just as tight, if not even tighter, than the second half of last year, especially. So yeah, of course that's what we want to aim for, but you know, we have a new set of rules coming next year that's probably going to change the pecking order quite a bit, or at least the gaps quite a bit. So I don't think it's the same circumstances, but also I think this year is going to be an incredibly competitive year of F1, and as much as I would like to try and have that level of success, I think it's going to be very, very tough.
Thanks, Oscar. Next one, please. Yep, Nelson.
Question for Jack. How important was it for you to get that Abu Dhabi race under your belt? And since you're part of a big crop of rookie drivers this year, until when are you a rookie? Because there are some drivers who have done a couple of more races as well who are still being called a rookie. So where's the cutoff line there? But mainly, how important was Abu Dhabi for you?
Yeah, Abu Dhabi was important. To be honest, going into Abu Dhabi, you know, there was nerves, and to be honest, I was already, you know, thinking about here this weekend back then, and my sort of feelings have changed quite a lot since then, with so much time to digest that this weekend's going to happen, a lot of off period, and I've become very comfortable and relaxed with what's to come, and it's helped a lot. You know, the team also have been amazing to aid with that, and to be honest, you know, Abu Dhabi was great just to go through the motions and learn how the weekend goes, actually being in the driver's seat and not from a third point of view. And to answer the rookie question, I don't really know. I guess you know, technically maybe I'm not a rookie after doing the end of last year race, as it's not officially my debut. But I'm sure after a few races you can't be called a rookie. It's a difficult one. I think that depends on anyone's opinion.
So Liam is not a rookie, right?
I wouldn't say so, typically, no. Well, he's raced in 2 different seasons now, right? In a few seasons. I wouldn't officially say that.
Oscar, when did you stop feeling like a rookie in Formula One?
When I signed my contract again yesterday. No, I think you're constantly learning. You know, even now, 2 years in, you know, there's still things you always learn, improve. You know, I'm sure if you ask Lewis and Fernando, it's still the same however many decades later. So I think after the first race or the first couple of races, especially, you know, it's a pretty tough circumstance to have your second race be a home race. But I think once you get some of those big milestones out of the way, you start to feel a bit more comfortable and have a good few results on the board. That always helps the nerves as well.
All right, thank you. Let's go to the next one. Yep.
Aldona Marciniak, 11 Sports, that's for Oscar. Oscar, obviously everyone sees McLaren as a favorite at the start of the season. If that's the case, what are the rules of engagement? Have you already talked about how you will handle things internally between yourself and Lando?
Yeah, I mean, we're starting from a clean slate, and ultimately whoever's going to be faster out on track is going to be who wins and who finishes higher if it's not winning. So yeah, you know, we're very much clear on how we're going into the season, and that's racing each other and trying to hopefully fight for wins. So it's all very clear. We've discussed you know, a lot of it from last season and how we managed the back end of last year, and I think this year starting from zero again, we're both going to be trying our best to win.
Thanks, Os. Next one.
Hello, Margot Lafitte for Canal+. Question from Max. 10 years ago, you were starting your first race for Toro Rosso. This year, it's Isaac Adjar who's playing the same part. What's your feeling about this new French guy, and more about maybe the young Red Bull talents coming in Formula One?
Yeah, it's a long time ago now. Yeah, no, it's great to see. I mean, in general, it's nice that there are so many. Yeah, I'm allowed to say rookies, right? Because, I mean, it's up for debate, I guess, whoever is a rookie. But anyway, it's just young drivers getting into Formula One. And, of course, are hopefully here to stay for a long time. So, yeah, the excitement, also the unknown at the same time. It's good. It's fun to see from my side as well. And, yeah, from the Red Bull pool as well, you know, to see these young drivers come in and finally having these opportunities. Yeah, it's great. And I'm excited to see how they will perform, you know, throughout the year and in the coming years.
Thanks, mate.
Yep. David Croft, Sky Sports F1. Let's get down to the nub of it, Oscar. At McLaren, we have a 24 Grand Prix series where an Australian goes up against an Englishman for the battle at McLaren. Then in November, Australia against England's men's cricket teams play out the Ashes. In which of those series does the Australian have the better chance?
Yeah, I'd like to think both of them. I mean, to get it in early, the Ashes is not even going to be a contest, Crofty.
Are you rebuilding again?
No. No, it's going to be I was going to say the same result as last time, but the trophy's staying in the same place. I think for the season, you know, obviously, I'm confident in what I can do as a driver, and I think last year I think I proved to myself in, you know, a decent portion of the year that what I'm capable of, and really took confidence from especially the wins and some of the better races from last year. I think now just trying to do that every race weekend is kind of the goal. So, I think with Lando, it's obvious that he's incredibly talented, and it's never going to be easy going up against him. But I'm confident in my own ability to try and prevail this year.
Good luck, but not in the cricket.
Thank you.